What's going on, everybody? Let me had some technical issues. Sorry about that. Took a while. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, sorry, I'm late. Still trying to figure out all this StreamYard crap. It's not exactly my best friend. All that, and I really had to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna drop the link here real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, Mama Bear, Dub, Mickey. So I'm gonna drop that there. Fetty was gonna come up. Is Fetty in here? Excuse me. What's up? Say hi to everybody. Brooke, what's up? Birthday chat, what's going on? Zebby, Seafells, Coda. Let's see. I'm gonna wait just a second because Fetty said he was gonna pop in. In the chat. Boop. All right. Something I wanted to touch on today that's been bugging the absolute shit out of me. And what's up, Dusty? I've noticed a behavior that really bothers me. And last thing I want, what's up, Irish? Last thing I want to ever do is come on the internet and bitch about other people or their actions. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I think if someone's perfect, they're absolutely boring. That being said, there's Fetty. What's up, brother?
Hold on, we're gonna have an echo. Got it. Go ahead. Sorry
Sweet.
about that.
So I was just getting going on what I wanted to talk about.
I got you.
Behavior that I've noticed, and it's toxic as shit. And what it is, I was in a chat the other day, and this is someone who has come forward with an issue they've had and some demons that they've faced in the past. They have an issue with pills, opiates, benzos. This individual has let this been known on many occasions. And while somebody said something in the chat about, hey, how are you doing with this? I then saw the chat light up by 2, 3, 4, then 5 people talking about how amazing these drugs that this person was struggling with were. Talking about how, like, oh, they were so good. Oh, it'd be so. And they're watching this person on screen struggle, who is obviously, 3 shades of the wind. And they're just like, I'm so jealous. Check it out. I don't want to rag on anybody. I want this to be a positive thing. I just want to help people think and make better decisions. But that's not cool. It doesn't make you look cool. It doesn't make you look like a really neat person that everybody wants to hang out. It's fucking repulsive. If you're a grown up and you're sitting there doing the fucking weed, bro, about shit that we've had open discussions about, we all know people who have been touched by opiates. We know people who have died. Fetty's had shit on his channel. He's had full on things. We've cried together. I mean, I have personal ties with it. There's nothing cool about going on somebody's panel who is struggling with an addiction and then talking about the thing they're having an addiction with and acting like it's cool. It really has bothered me, and I've seen it on a really big scale. And I just want people to be less oblivious. Read the room. This is shit that could be, even if they're not saying it, this is stuff that can be really damaging. Fetty, you got anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I do actually. Me and Forging talked about this, and look, there's not going to be any names said or anything like that. We're not calling anybody out personally in this live. But when I found out Forging was going to go live, and I knew what he was going to talk about, I definitely wanted to be up here. One, because I have my brother's back, and two, because I have lost several people in my life. One being Eddie Morris, good friend of mine. Found him 2 days later in a hotel room with a needle still stuck in his fucking arm. Somebody I grew up with. That I spent time at his house when people would be fighting at mine and I need to get away. You know, that's just one person out of so many that I have lost to this opiate epidemic. I'm a recovering heroin addict myself. I know exactly what it's like. And you will never see me sitting there talking good about opiates or how good it felt or how awesome it was or anything like that in a chat or ever for that matter, because I know how serious it is. And especially now that I'm a father and I have kids, it's just, it's unbecoming of some of us to sit there and continue to joke around about something so serious. And I was truly heartbroken when I found out who, because I care. And these are people I love,
Mm-hmm.
I consider to be family. So I'm just saying, like, we need to be conscious of the things that we say. We know that that man is struggling right now. It's obvious. We need to
And
support.
yeah,
And by acting like that stuff is okay, there may be somebody in that chat that's young, that's never tried it, that's in that chat because they're trying to find a spot somewhere to hang out, whatever, and they might hear you guys and go out there and try it for the first time and never fucking wake up. Never fucking wake up. So I'm just saying, man, like, just we all need to be mindful.
for those of us who have decided that we actually tolerate each other, because that's what this planet is. It's a series of meeting people that you like and you don't like. We shouldn't. I'm not telling everybody they should do it because it's repulsive. Yeah, I think it's repulsive, but that's just my opinion. When people talk like that, here's my thing: you should have more respect for the individual than that if they're going through a hard time. There's one thing that my ex, a lot of you know, I have an ex that fought, opiate addiction and benzos. And there's something she told me when she was finally ready to get clean. And there's, for a long time, she wasn't ready to get clean. She told me she was, but I knew damn well she wasn't, and she kept relapsing as a result. Nobody's ever going to get clean until they're ready to get clean, and they want to. When she finally did want to get clean, she told me that, and this is so telling. It blew my mind when she told me this. On the Max downtown Portland, which is the TriMet, the public transportation, she said she would see people on the way home from work, and they would be, excuse me, they would be literally doubled over in their seat on the ride, missing stops. Who knows if they had to stop? But they're dead assed out on the train with their forehead down at their ankles, passed out, drooling on the ground. Half of them would be dropping whatever was in their hand. And you know what she said? She said, I know it's disgusting and everybody around them is moving away from them and I'm watching them drool all over themselves and it's just gross. Some of them have pissed on themselves and she's like, you know what I feel? I'm fucking jealous. She said, I'm jealous because I know how they feel.
Hmm.
So even if somebody has it in them that they want to quit and they're struggling, they might not wear it on their sleeve that it bugs them to see that. Please think outside the box when you think about the shit you say and what I used to call it the elevator full of old ladies. I have a very vulgar mouth. I say terrible things. I curse like a fucking marine. I always had the rule of if I'm not willing to say it in an elevator full of old ladies, I probably shouldn't. I should probably think about it a little bit before I say it. I would invite Nicole up here to give her side of the story about what she said. Oh, she's fucking dead because she relapsed because some shitbag got her to use again. It's a very serious topic. It is a very serious thing. It's you know I don't even because I've myself have never been addicted to this shit. I don't have a personal spin on it, but just it really disappointed me to see that shit. and I've seen people do it a lot with drinking and you know, I ain't no straight edge, not by a long shot. But it goes into a lot of different behaviors with other shit too, you know? I don't wanna get preachy on anybody, but I got a huge problem when, you know, there's ladies on a chat and people are talking about, "Oh, you shouldn't disrespect his girl like that," and then 5 seconds later, they're like, "We could bring some hoes in here." It's like, just fucking hell.
Right.
If we're gonna spread positivity like everybody's been saying coming into 2023, the last few years have been an absolute dumpster fire of nonsense and bullshit. We're cutting loose all the people that have been cancers to our personal well-being, our channels, or whatever you have it be. We've been cutting loose the people that have been showing themselves to be shit, and we're trying to move forward. And the quickest way we're gonna do that is if all of us become better people within ourselves. I'm trying to. I'm every day I try to fix something about myself because I know I'm a fucked up person. Everybody is perfectly imperfect. We're all unique in our own special little fucked off ways.
Absolutely. We're all fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. And look, I'm gonna say this right now. Look, to those individuals, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to make a laughing matter out of this, but I love you. And I'm telling you this because I care. And it breaks my heart to know that anybody that is a part of my heart, a part of my family, would be in a chat even acting like that shit's remotely cool. I'm just saying, man. I love you guys. Like, we're better than that, man. We don't sit there and act like that shit's okay, because it's not. It's far from it. We've lost way too many people. I mean, I want to read a comment that somebody that Zebby wrote up here. Hold on. Let me read Zebby's comment. I have way too many contacts in my phone that are no longer with us that I refuse to ever delete. It's sad. Facts.
Yeah.
Like, we have all fucking lost people to this disease, man. And I don't want to ever see people I care about acting like they miss it or it's cool or making it sound like it's something amazing, because it's not. It's fucking a killer, is what it is.
Yeah. And as if I mean, here one thing about it is I'm very aware that some people are. I'm not going to say oblivious to the problem because everybody knows that things like fentanyl and things like that are an issue. Maybe I take it hard. Maybe some of us take it harder than others and take it more personally just because we've been touched by it. I'm literally touched by that shit every day. You know, if Joker was up here, I'm sure you'd say the same thing. Any first responder has to see that there's daily tragedies because of this shit.
Absolutely.
I mean, fucking kids, you know? And to reiterate on this, I'm not harping on anybody. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I actually fucking like the people who are doing this. If I didn't like the people that were doing this, I wouldn't have said a thing. You would have just become irrelevant in my life and you would have never heard from me again and I would have never heard from you again because you don't exist. That's how I operate. I don't like seeing people that I consider actual friends, which is a weird thing to say here on, as the kiddies say, the YouTube streets. Uh, I've grown to become. I fucking hate people. I really do. And I've grown to actually consider some of y'all friends. And it's making my eye twitch to say that because it's not a normal thing for me. But for real, I've met some good people on here. And I want to see everybody keep moving forward and everybody get to a positive place. I don't want to see anybody hacked over by trolls and all this stupid shit that's been happening. I've seen people that everybody talks about, let's move forward. But I've also seen some of those same people in the next video just do nothing but like an old school slam page. If we're going to move forward, all of us together as friends in a community or whatever the hell this is. We got to start at home within our own selves. So I'm only going to ask that everybody self-reflect and be conscious of what you say, because even though this is YouTube, man, that stuff can actually affect people, and it can trigger somebody hard. And I hate that word. I know a lot of us hate that word, but it really can. You know, there's I got to repair 2 holes in my brother's wall because someone mentioned something about sick kids last week, and it was some person I've never seen before on the internet, and I'm never going to see him again. But I let it get to me because of one thing somebody said. What if I was a fucking psychopath who decided to take it out on my brother's family? Not saying I would ever do that, but you never know what somebody's going through in this world. You never know what somebody's fighting. You never know if somebody's having the worst day of their life, but they're putting on a smile. I'm a perfect example, dude. I'm a perfect. I'm always happy and jovial and cracking jokes. I am a miserable fucking dead person inside. I do everything I can to keep going because my daughter taught me to live life, but my reason for living died in 2011, and I've been doing what I can in her name to stick around and keep moving forward. It's fucking hard. Half of me cracking jokes all the time is because I'm fucking scared, and I'm not okay. You know, I get off the handle really fucking quick, and it ain't easy to say this shit. I'm on the fucking internet. I know this shit's gonna be around forever. Fuck it. Pardon my French. I You never know what somebody's going through, and it could be the littlest or the biggest thing that you say. Just be conscious of it. You know, read your own room. And that's all I have to say about that. On that subject.
I thought I was muted. Yeah, much love, C Files. I don't know if you saw his comment, man, but good shit, brother. I saw your video earlier too. Liked it. I get a kick when he changes the mask. Um, Makes me laugh. I needed that today. I've had a rough day, brother. And it's not over. Leslie's not here yet from work, and
Yeah.
it's still the night's young, bro.
Mm-hmm. Are you got full house other than Leslie?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Um, so yeah, I today
How's
I had no idea she did that, bro. So I mean, you can imagine the look on my face when I looked to the right and the door was open and there they were. I was like, oh fuck.
I believe it. I know the feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I just was like, I saw my whole life flash in front of my eyes again, man. Like, fuck, here we go, another 13. Um, but you know, it's a hard situation, man. We love our kids and we want to see the best for them. We want to see them grow up to be strong young men, you know, and sometimes they fight you tooth and nail every step of the way, man, and it hurts, you know.
I know it. And and you said this is, I mean, are you cool airing it out on here? I mean, we're on the internet.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I'll be
Yeah.
kind of like discreet a little bit, but
Let me ask you this, bro.
yeah,
How's work been?
work's been great, bro. I've been happy with work.
We've all been seeing you happy, and I'm damn glad to see it, dude.
Yeah, I love what I'm doing, bro. I mean, I've done plumbing before. This is a different type of plumbing. It's top off new construction residential.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, once the slab is done and all of our stub outs and everything is up to the slabs, they build the concrete walls, put a roof on it, and then we still have open studs. So we go in. Everything we do is pretty much most important because after we're done, the drywall goes on. So
And
any
everything you put in is new. You install it all.
Oh yeah, we install all brand new construction, so I'm loving it, bro. Like I'm digging it, man. I've already pretty much I can do a house by myself if I had to. So I mean, I know what needs to be done.
Dude,
Um,
there ain't nothing better than being paid as a plumber, but you're not a turd burglar. That's the coolest thing in the world.
yeah, bro. Bro. I'll be honest with you. If it was, I've done that. I've done on call, like residential,
Mm-hmm.
like clogged toilets, drains, type shit like that. And I didn't last very long, bro. like I'm cool, man. Like I'll go hang drywall and tape mud and do framing or something, man. Like I'm
Yeah,
cool.
you can only tell somebody like you can only tell people more than one time like, you can't flush these down the toilet so
Yeah.
many times before it gets to you.
So, but for those that don't know in the chat, I'm going to be very candid here. I have two sons. I have, my son who's 27, who's still in California, and then I have my stepson who is 22, almost 23, and I have been with him, gosh, since he was 11 now. But he moved out here, 2.5 years ago from California, and we want him to do good, and he is doing good. He's made a lot of changes, but there's still some things that we always can work and better ourselves. And of course, as parents, we try to push them in the right direction, and just try to push them towards something different, better, a career, whatnot. And it's been rough, man. There's a lot of emotional turmoil there from when he was, younger, different things that he went through and stuff, and it sucks, man. And today, yeah, the cops came over to the house, and wanted to talk to, had us all outside, and um, you know, uh, we'll just say he was a little intoxicated at about 6 in the morning, and it got a little wild over here, man. And needless to say, when Leslie opened the door and the cops were standing there, my fucking eyes probably looked like fucking silver dollars at that point. Like I had no idea she was on the phone with the police. Um, but nothing happened. It was just argument. And uh, just us wanting better for our kid, man. That's it. And those that are parents know exactly what I'm talking about. When you have kids at that age, teenagers, 20s, early 20s, you want to see them make right choices. And you try to teach them the best you can. And sometimes, this life, these kids, this age, this age group, man, these streets, these demographics and music and just all kinds of shit, social media really has an influence on these youngsters today.
Yes, I do.
And I hear it all the time, man. Like I think people think I'm younger than I am, but I'm 44. And I hear it all the time in comments, like, it's good to see somebody like you, working so hard at a trade when so many youngsters aren't. And it's like, dude, I'm not a youngster, first of all, but you know what I mean? But I get it because a lot of younger guys just don't want to learn the trades no more, man. And it sucks. It sucks because there's a lot of good money to be made there. And when you're young, man, you can build yourself a good retirement. People don't realize that. But anyways,
Yeah. Let me
it's
ask you this.
been a rough day, bro. And then it made me think of Anthony, my older son.
Oh yeah.
And those that know about my son. I'm not going to go into great detail here about it, but and it made me reflect on all of that too. And so I dealt with some self guilt today.
Here's all the detail that needs said is that the man's son was going through a hard time and Fetty loves his kid and his heart hurts. I love you, brother. You're a hell of a dad. I hope you know that.
I appreciate it, bro. I'm not perfect, but I try, and I do try to
Well,
do
nobody's
anything.
perfect. If you were perfect, those kids would grow up and be assholes.
See, I have an issue with somebody who's been drinking, and this is my own character flaw. This
Mm-hmm.
is not on my son. This is not on my son. This is me. This is my character flaw. This is something that I have wrong with me. But I was beat by an alcoholic for many years of my life growing up. And when a man gets in my face and there's liquor on his breath, it triggers something in me. It brings back memories that are not fun. And now as a man, it brings up anger. that I need to work on. I need to deal with. That's something Fetty needs to work on. Not my son. That's not my son's responsibility. That's my responsibility as a man. So, today's been a day of self-reflection, and it's just it was a rough day, man. You know.
We're here for you, man. I hope you see all the love that's pouring out for you in the chat.
Yeah, I haven't been watching. I've been talking, but I'll look right now.
I
I
mean,
appreciate that.
everybody's. I got one up on the screen from Shade for you that says, "Breaking Fetter's giving you a big internet hug, my boy."
Hey, Shade, I appreciate that, man. You know what?
Gay.
Much love, and I don't like getting real personal on here. I try not to put too much information, but it is what it is. I love my
We
kids,
both
man, and
we
it's a
both do.
learning experience to everybody. I think in
Mm-hmm.
this situation, and I hope that somebody can hear whatever I'm saying and take something from it, whatever it may be. Maybe somebody can take one little piece of whatever I've said, and yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, I'll use that to an extent. What I was talking about, and the whole reason I wanted to do this was, you would cut your own heart out for your kid. You know,
Oh yeah,
when Bella, when she was a little weeble wobble toddler, and she was scared of ants. When an ant would crawl on her, and she'd start crying, "Oh my god, I wanted to pull my heart out of my chest. It broke everything inside me." You want the best for your kid, no matter what, and anything that goes south with their life, it ruins you. Imagine what the fuck would happen if you stopped in on your kid's live and you knew your kid had some kind of addiction problem, and there was a bunch of people in said kid's live saying a bunch of shit relative to what they're addicted to in a positive way. Probably tear you the fuck up.
yeah, most definitely.
Gotta think of others.
And you got to remember to monetize a video, to monetize a live. It doesn't have to be made for kids, but you can't restrict it for no kids. Weavy, am I right on that? I believe I'm correct. In order for it to be monetized, you cannot put that it's not suitable for kids or it won't be monetized. So you can put that it's not made for kids, but then there's another option to say whether it's suitable for kids or not.
Mm-hmm.
And if you mark not, then I do believe it's not monetizable. I may be wrong. So you got to remember there could be kids watching that live. There could be underage kids that pop in. And it's happened in ours. It's happened in ours. We've had a kid try to come up on the panel. We had to tell him respectfully no.
More than once.
Yeah, we're not going to let no child up on a panel because if a parent saw their kid up on a panel with a bunch of adults, we could all get sued.
Right. And I mean,
Straight up.
we
It's
talk about some adult shit. I mean,
yeah, and
and not
kids.
only that, I mean, there are some fucking creeps on here. There's a bunch of channels lately that have been, they let somebody up on their panel and then it's some guy, doodle, 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 you know, he ends up going all bad.
Let's just remember that, man. Let's just remember that we're here to be a light, man.
Mm-hmm.
If we're truly going to stay out of the drama and leave the bullshit alone and focus on putting content out there that can help people, that can motivate people, um, make people laugh, whatever the case may be, let's be mindful of some of the stuff we talk about and make seem cool. Because
Definitely.
there may be somebody that will take it and run with it and never wake up, and it may be my kid. It could be somebody in this chat's kid. I'm just saying. It's a serious issue. And I
Very
want
serious.
I want to treat it as such, me personally. So
Yeah. It's, man, it's one of those things. It's like, if, like I said, we're all going to keep moving forward. We're all going to keep enjoying each other. There's something I love to say a lot, and I know C Fowls has taken it and ran with it. He likes it. Is you need to be able to get to a point where you say, "What do I think about the haters?" I don't.
right.
And the people who like, I have this weird thing because I hate telling people what to do. I'm not. That's not what I'm doing. The people who did this it concerned me. The people that I saw commenting this stuff, it concerned me because I know they're good people. I know they're good people, and I fucking love these people. They're awesome.
Fact.
So I was like, what the fuck is that? And I got mad. I got mad because it's like I almost felt like a part of me was hurt. I'm like, oh, I know they're better than that. What the fuck? I'm disappointed. It's like that thing your parents used to do. Like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, and it made you want to melt into a puddle of fucking bullshit because you felt horrible. It just take up for ourselves, man. Look at something from the third party. Look at what you're about to say. Look at what you're doing. Is this something I would approve of somebody else doing? No.
Imagine if Mama Bear was in the chat.
What's up?
I said, imagine if Mama Bear was in the chat.
Yeah.
Would y'all be talking like that? I'm just saying.
Yeah, for me, I'm Italian. I can always think of Nani. If I wouldn't say it around Nani, you know, I don't want to get that wooden spoon up beside the temple. She's like Michelangelo with that thing.
Exactly.
Um,
I know you are, Mickey.
so like, I know I felt somebody. Yeah, man. And other than that, I mean, and it's a good day. I'm not mad at anybody. I just wanted to bring that up because it was troubling me. It's those close to me know I use this a lot. I was aware of it, and I don't like being aware of things without coming up with some kind of solution or at least airing it out for the world to see.
He's been holding it in. He's not mad, but he's been holding it in.
It bugs me, man.
He has been holding it in. You see this on Matchy. Look at Green Bay. They didn't go to the Super Bowl though.
They spelled 49ers wrong.
Fuck you.
Hey, Anti, what's up? Yeah, man, that was pretty much it for the main thing. I'm gonna drop the link in there if anybody wants to join us. Miss Chronic Chronicles, if you want to come up.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I was supposed to tell you, Fitty, and I completely forgot. She wants to get a hold of you.
I know I need to. I was meaning to do it today. We're gonna have to talk for tomorrow. Hopefully, we can talk tomorrow. Yeah, today was just a bad day, man.
I got you, and I hope you know that I'm here for you too.
I know you are, brother.
We're not gonna be taking long soapy showers in the moonlight together, but we'll figure something out. I'll help you out. Let me ask you this: does the boy listen to rap music?
Yeah, he raps.
Oh, I knew it. There's a problem.
No,
it's the rap music.
He actually raps about positive stuff, but yeah, no,
I'm just
he raps. He raps. No, I don't think that's it.
No, I know. I mean, from everything you told me, he's a youngster. You know, I thought I knew everything when I was 20. Yeah. Guess what I knew? Jack and shit, and Jack just left town.
I mean, look, this is the bottom line. He's an adult. He can drink. Right? He can drink.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine. Our thing basically comes to like you shouldn't be coming in here at like crazy hours.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a respect thing. That's basically all it comes down to is trying to teach him respect.
Right.
Like just basic courtesy, respect, and you know, and his outlook is I'm a man. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's and I get it. You know, he's an adult. He feels like he should be able to come in at 6 a.m. if he wants to come in at 6 a.m.
What's up, Shade?
So I get it, but at the same time, I don't like it because we got to get up for work. Leslie's got to get up for work. We got to get sleep. We got to rest. It's just, and we also worry. And he is our kid, and he still does live in this house. So yeah, I don't know, but it's all out of love, and he knows that, and it's. I think it's all gonna work out, man. He just needs to reflect. We need to reflect and just kind of stay clear of each other for the day, and do our own thing.
Let me ask you this. There's something that my dad used to say when I would come home late and get yelled at. Is a big part of it because you worry about your kid and you wonder where he's at, not just because he comes in late?
Well, I mean, anytime you wake up in the morning and you go and your kid's not there and you don't know, like you didn't get a text or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, that's going to concern you. But even more so if they come in stumbling and drunk at 6 a.m. You know what I mean? Like the bars close at 2. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Bro, I mean, I don't know if you can see that private chat real quick, bro.
Let me check it out.
What's up, Shade? How you doing, brother?
Yeah,
We
what's up,
can
Shade?
change
Shit, chilling,
the
man.
subject, though. We can
Chilling.
change the subject, man. We can talk about something different, man.
No. I'm just coming in here because I used to be that kid coming in drunk. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
No,
saying?
I mean, I up until I was 18, but see, that's the thing, though. I want to say
Yeah.
something real quick. I had an uncle, right? I had 4 uncles and my mom, and all my uncles and my mom, except for one uncle, turned out to be bikers, right? Just
Yeah.
straight stone cold bikers, bro. And my one uncle met Jesus and became of faith and ended up having married to his high school sweetheart and has a whole family, right? So
Hmm.
I'm proud of him. And he told me one thing, man. He said, "Look, if you're gonna do your thing, that's fine, but keep it away from my mom. Don't disrespect my mom." So what I did was I ran away. I stayed on the streets. I ran the streets. I didn't come home like I'm talking like a while, months and shit. Like I didn't come home. I would let her know I was alive. I'd call her and touch base and stuff. But I took heed to that, and I never involved my family in it. Which I don't know is what if that's worth. I mean, I don't know. But I thought that I was doing the right thing by not disrespecting my grandma and by staying away, keeping away from her, and that's what I
I
did.
mean, that's the right thing to do. Like, but I mean, I was shit 21 years old. I remember one time just being so wasted showing up at my mom's house because I had like nowhere to go and I didn't want to show up anywhere, trying to take my shoes off and just face planting right into their front like walkway of her house. Oh man, shit like that, like damn. Like if I would have had an understanding parent, my life probably would have been a lot better. But I mean, she was also drunk too, so it made it even worse. Like me coming home drunk and then on top of her already being, oh god.
Right. Hey, Zebby, I
Oh.
appreciate that, man. I don't know how long it's been on the screen, but thank you, Zebby.
But yeah, god, fuck.
Miss Chronic, how
Yeah.
you doing?
Hey, I didn't
Hi.
want to over talk it. So glad to see all you guys together. Seriously. Um, I just got to say, I think we're from the generation where all these pain pills and all these antidepressants and whatnot, any pill, any substance was normalized in our generation to be on the television, to normalize it. And even if it was normal back then, we don't need to be the freaking parents of the generations or the adults that don't have kids to bring on the next generation to fuck their lives up. Excuse my French. So I fucking appreciate you, Forging, for saying every last word. Because
I
I am
appreciate
a
that. Thank
mother
you.
of a 7 year old and I don't let him watch YouTube, even though I'm part of this, because I don't know who's going to influence him. And I
Mhm.
actually think it might have been you, Fetters, that I had seen. There were grooming people out there, and that's the best way I can put it. I don't know the guy's name because I don't know the channel, but I remember the situation that there is a lot of people that maybe their channel as an adult would be great on HBO as like a pay-per-view, but not for the accessibility to monetize for children to have access to it, or even, as you said, Forging, triggering adults who are trying to stay alive.
Hmm.
I very much appreciate you saying that. I may not be someone who's struggled with that kind of addiction or anything like that, but I definitely am talking to people every day who do. So it is a serious problem, and it's not just hitting a town near you, it's hitting next door neighbors. So, yeah, and it isn't just fentanyl or anything else. It is the straight, normal insurance paid a portion of those moments. So, I very much appreciate it. I did let my people know that we will be having a chat on the 9th, Forging. So, I will be making
Hmm.
another announcement. But I think when we dive into that, that will really paint more of a picture why what you
Absolutely.
said is so serious.
Me and uh, Me and this lady right here, we had a hell of a conversation last night, and
6 hours, man. After a
six
five
fucking
hour,
hours.
how did my mouth wasn't numb? I don't even know how that happened. It's
Yeah.
crazy. but
Imagine.
everything needed to be said, and we didn't record a thing, so that says a lot. It was passion in the moment.
That's cool. Yeah, Forging's good people. Really
Yeah.
good dude.
I had a really. It's actually funny because chatting with you last night and
Yeah,
bringing up some of that stuff. Um, we'll talk about it more on your channel, but
of
there's
course.
things I realized that I never actually thought about before in my entire life that I was talking about last night.
Right.
Yeah, crazy shit.
Hey,
But
but that just means that you see there are topics that haven't been touched yet, and evolution is a real ass thing, even in people's minds, that you think you come from somewhere and then you evolve. And I'm going to get off of here because I'm cooking a pizza for my kid, but I am available. Fetters, hit me up tomorrow or the next
thank you
day.
very
I
much for
have
coming
both
up.
days open. And Shade, I am so proud of you. Just keeping it going. And I am always here to support. I already shared out this video and I'm going to be mentioning it on another podcast. I very much
Excellent. Thank you so
appreciate you
much.
saying
I
everything you
appreciate
said.
you.
I appreciate you too, guys. Have a good night, everybody. I'll be listening.
You
Take care.
too,
Take it
sis.
easy.
Hey, how am I not a mod in C Files? Is
What?
I'm
You got to
just
say something in the
saying,
chat
man.
so I can fucking bring up your name.
I already did. I just said, am I a mod?
Well, let me pick up my damn cell phone again.
We got trolls coming up in here, bro. I gotta be able to fucking.
We have trolls. We ain't got
fucking
no
smack 'em.
trolls. No trolls. I can't imagine a troll would actually come in here.
I think
right
they
now.
followed. Oh wait, he's not in here. Never mind.
Homie the clown don't play that shit.
Bro, that show was so fucking funny.
Remember that shit back? The living color.
Oh
man?
yeah, with the
Homie
sock.
the clown, bro.
Homie the clown.
Boom. Bro, I grew up on that shit, man.
Oh,
Homie the clown
homie don't play that shit.
Hell no, man. Pink. Get your ass out of this chat, man. I will sock your ass with a sock, literally.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious. Oh god.
That show had things that you could not do today, but
Right.
Fire Marshal Bill.
Handyman was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Bro, if you did that today, everybody would fucking lose their
Holy
shit. Bro, you'd be canceled in like a day.
People didn't even know what I was talking about, but there was a bouncy house at a birthday party, and I went up and away, and I fell out of the thing,
Oh,
and that got me in
hell
trouble with
no.
everybody.
God, yeah. I mean, we are kind of all the same age, aren't we? Shit.
Hey,
I think about
Brennan, go ahead and click the link. I dropped it there.
I think about getting old all the time. I'm just like, fuck.
We're getting older all the time.
But it's happening
Ew.
faster.
Oh,
and
I just sounded like
faster.
Brandon Lee. That was gross.
Yeah, it's
can't
just
rain all the
happening
time.
faster. Oh, that's a great movie. I should probably rewatch that. Fucking The Crow. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Hey, Puffy.
I was gonna ask you guys for some advice.
Shoot.
Of course, Puffy. What's going on?
You know, my cousin, I had a interview with him on the YouTube the other time. And he used to do a lot of things. Like he was a street all the time. He would hustle, da, da, da. But today I seen him, and it kind of gave me that he's back to it again, like doing federal, doing master, and all that stuff. Something he's doing something because he looked like weird to me today. And I seen him because he's been sober, but I understand him because he lost everything he loved. So even from his daughter to his mom to his, his girlfriend, whatever. So it's like I feel like something's making him, because he wasn't in the valley, and all of a sudden I saw him here where I live, and to me that was all like red flag.
Yeah, that how old is he?
I'm 38. He's 36.
Yeah. Have you
And,
talked to him
and
about it?
that look that he had, that's what made me he's going back to something.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Have you talked to him about it?
No, I saw him at the store, and he was acting kind of weird, but like trying to hide it or something. You know, when somebody's on something, they're hiding it because they start like acting funny. So it's like that look was going away. Like he wasn't trying to look at my face.
Huh.
I mean, to me, it already sounds like you have your answer.
Yeah, I think you already know.
I mean, at this point, I would try to talk to him and, see if you can, try and, entice him to, but it sounds like he's probably definitely, if you think that and it looks that way, it's probably what you think.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, when you become at that age and you keep going down that path, it becomes a point where that person just has to want to change, you know. And I would definitely try to talk to him. Oh,
Oh,
I don't know,
shit,
cut
we
out. But
lost you.
yeah, if you're still watching, I would definitely try to talk to him and just let him know you love him and you're there, and you know,
Yo.
Yo.
what's up, Irish?
Hey,
Hey
Brennan, how you
guys,
doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing
Good.
wonderful. Did you have
So,
something you wanted to
oh, I
contribute?
just, well, first, I'm super sorry for Fetters, what you have going on. I can't say I know what it's like because I don't, and I will never misspeak on something I don't know is going on or I've witnessed or experienced myself. And more or less just to show respect, especially to Shade and Forging. I managed to catch you every now and again, and I respect, uh, much respect to all of y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
No,
that.
yeah, no worries. Miss Chronic was up here. Of course, her and I are not close, but done the whole interview, and I've watched her evolve and grow and pretty much stay pretty much consistently the same. But that's also refreshing that you don't change up your content or who you are to appease people. So
You can't. I only
You
know how to
can't
be
do that.
myself. I
yeah,
can't respect anybody who changes who they are to fit another group of people. To me, that's
well,
completely
that's all
dishonest. And how can you expect anybody to like you at that point?
I understand. It's just hard to catch on to who's really what if, you know,
Hmm.
somebody's being genuine and true, but then the next week it's something different, the next week it's something different. I just don't have time for all that.
It's exhausting.
It it
When you're dealing with a
really is
chameleon like that.
exhausting.
It's like
It's very exhausting.
how the hell do you how the hell do you know who you're talking to?
Well, no, and then there come the trolls that come with it, and then you can't even step into it. It's been a whole nightmare thing, but that is nobody's problem in here, nor will I, speak of whom or experiences, but y'all know
Mhm.
to extents in your own experiences, I'm sure.
Those who know, and people are intelligent, and they see things.
Correct.
Yeah, you always got to be you, man. You can't try and go with the ebb and flow of other people and what they're doing. Like, you know, what I mean, be your fucking self, and that's it, man. Like, I've always been this is who I am. You can ask Irish, other people that know me in person, that's met me off this channel in person.
Hmm.
This is how I am in person. I mean, I'm no different.
I,
So it's hilarious, man. That some of these people just change with the wind, man. It's like, what the fuck?
well, it's pretty disheartening too because a lot. Um, I'm in recovery 11 years. 11 years. Yes,
Awesome.
I try not to get down to months and days because it's just a lifestyle change and will forever be in recovery. That's just how I look at it.
Congrats on your sobriety.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. I just can't get down with the chameleons and the changes and then these people that are vulnerable and going through recovery issues and so on and so forth. It's disheartening for me because I tell everybody if you're true to yourself, true is rare. Fake and drama you can find every day. That turn the corner, there it is.
And to me, it's absolutely bizarre how many people are completely oblivious. The self-aware thing that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Recently on another channel, there was someone who, I'm not going to say who, but all of us know this person. They went on another person's channel and they popped in there and they're like, "Hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah," and talking all street and stuff. And then they're like, I hope you're not offended. I changed the way I talk for certain people, and I come in here and I do this, and I'm like, holy. And I was on the panel. I was like,
Oh yeah.
holy shit. And then they're like, I change kind of how I talk when I'm around certain people. And I was like, either one, they're gonna think you're insulting as fuck, or two, they're gonna think you're disingenuous as fuck. So How the hell
Either
are you gonna
way,
come up here and
it's
expect
fake.
people to respect you? And then all he did is drop his channel the whole time, and I'm like, dude, this, oh my god.
Yeah,
Yep.
the southern northern mob boss, I guess, you know, hey, whatever.
Right? Yeah. It's kind of, and
Whatever.
I was mocking it last week and coming up, hey, yo, I'm forging 2 dicks over here. Like,
I caught that. Entertaining, brother. I like it.
Well, you got to make comedy out of some things sometimes because, like you said, the delusion that is still foreboding is, I don't know if it's denial or delusion at this point, but whichever it is.
you have to include humor, because without humor, life would be humorless. And let's face it, life is a joke, and we all reach the same punchline.
Yep.
It's like the drama mess. It's comedy and tragedy all at once.
Yep.
Yeah. What are they trying to call it now? Like trauma? I have no idea. I just can't keep up with it because it's just not about what
One-
I'm trying to do
Yeah,
at all.
one more retelling of a classic story that they have to change.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Straight up.
Well, it'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry.
Yeah, everybody's story has a different meaning, and my biggest thing, honestly, since I'm here now, I told my story, or part one of my story, because there were so many misconceptions and so many questions, of course, never directed towards me, but the comments and the accounts and this and that, whatever. And I don't owe anybody an explanation, but
Nope.
I felt like things I went through and being a child and growing up in different ways, like I said, if I can reach one person and help one person, hey, I'm good with that. Like that's it. I'm
Cool.
totally solid with that happening.
That's cool.
Yep, absolutely.
But besides that, I respect all of you. I catch all when I can. I try to comment when I can or give a like or whatnot. But I hope to see you guys on the other side.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you coming
Whenever I do.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
to meet you.
Hey, no worries. Bye, guys.
Respect to you.
I'll be in chat. See y'all later.
Have a good night.
You too.
That's cool.
That sounds cool. Thank you.
So, Iris, what you been up to?
Working,
Working?
fucking fishing, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Trying not to cut myself open.
Is everything down there back to where it was after the hurricanes and whatnot?
Yeah, we're pretty good right now. Everything's up and running. Full resort is loaded. 22 guests is packed.
Cool.
Yeah, we're full house again.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm ready for a vacation.
Dude, you live in paradise.
Dude,
Like, people go on vacation and come to you.
I know, and that's a fact, but it's a lot of work, man.
You're like, God, I just need to go to Delaware and go on vacation.
I don't know about Delaware. Fuck. Hawaii would be nice right about now, or Fiji or something.
Yeah, go to Hawaii. Hawaii would actually probably be.
I've never been to Hawaii, but I'm thinking Fiji is a little better off in my territory right now. A little more secluded than I am right now. But I'm good, bro. I can't complain about nothing, bro. There's everything's flowing. Besides a couple trolls hitting me up left and right on fucking Instagram and leaving stupid messages on my YouTube pages of me or my sons on their dirt bikes, leaving some weird ass messages all the time. Like old Barry Wood that was in here a little bit ago. He's a fucking idiot. But I mean, everything's good. Oh yeah, I don't give a shit, bro. They can bring it. I'm just an old guy on borrowed lungs, right?
Yeah.
So
and it's like I let them get to me
they won't
sometimes
step
too,
to
man.
me,
And
though.
it's like you gotta remember at that point you're punching down, and you're even taller than me, so you're always gonna be punching down on that shit.
I'm much taller than you.
How tall are you?
We're still going for the beat. Me up 5'11".
Oh shit. Okay, I thought you were over 6 foot.
No, hell no, bro.
Well then, shrimp.
I'm a $160 too, with rocks in my
Damn.
pocket, soaking wet. Ask Fetty, he knows.
Gotta get some fucking food in you.
What do you mean, bro? I eat good. It's a lot of
I didn't
fish.
mean orally.
I mean, well, what I gotta get IV? I mean,
I'm
that's the
fucking
only
with
way.
you. Good God.
No, ain't no food getting in me any other way.
Oh shit.
What have you been up to, Shade? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah,
dealing with life, man. I been staying off the internet, really. Just to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Fuck you too.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been I guess doing Seafowl's panel once in a blue moon, and then like, to be honest with you, I thought I was gonna leave in the middle of this last month, so like my whole shit got turned upside down, and that didn't happen.
Hey Shade, I wanted to ask you about that. What happened with that trip?
So basically, right now they're not taking pretty much anyone into.
You were still trying to go into the Ukraine, weren't you?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
not.
but you can't
not-
get into Poland or nothing.
No, they're not taking any more people in unless you are like an actual like military vet or have some sort of training that you are useful. Pretty much.
I know recon Marines that couldn't get into the Czech Republic a little while ago.
So,
Yeah, that's a fact.
it's over. Like, I can't do shit. I spent a whole shit ton of money like grabbing a bunch of stuff to go there. It is what it is. Like, I can't change it. I can't do shit about it. I just got to move on from it. And
that's right.
I can get you into Yemen, but that's gonna be a hell of a walk.
Yeah, fuck that.
Might as well get into Egypt.
Yeah, but so yeah, that whole thing got shut the hell down, which kind of made me pretty depressed for
Sure,
a
understood.
while, 'cause,
You were motivated.
Yeah, motivated and very invested in it. So
motivation's is a killer on some people, bro. I mean, you get your adrenaline flowing and your attitude and mentality going, and then it's a letdown. Just keep yourself aware.
Plus it was like a up and down of like rocky waves in between,
Sure.
because like the wife and I wasn't getting along because my decisions that I made, like a whole bunch of shit. It caused a whole bunch of ruffles in the relationship.
Sure.
Bro, like it caused problems. So, but
did you do the smart but dickhead thing and not tell her about the trip not going through and just saying, look, I've decided to stay here with you because I love you?
No, I ain't no crappy ass software like that. No,
I said, quite cool, man. You could have played it off so smooth.
Hey, man.
I love your ideas.
Yeah. Nah, I just had to keep it real. I was just like, it ain't happening, so I ain't going. I mean,
Fortune's been through that shit too.
A little bit.
I mean,
he knows a lot.
Oh, yeah.
She happy about it. It is what it is. Like,
she gets to keep you home.
Yeah.
See, I got real smart about it. I just did the whole thing where I figured out that if there was ever a fight that, it was like, obviously it was one of those fights that wasn't going to get solved, I would just be like, you know what? I didn't see it that way. You're right. I'm sorry. And then when she fell asleep, I'd cut her hair. Not a lot. Don't get me wrong. Not a lot. Like she wouldn't really notice. But like the next day, her hair just wouldn't sit right because I cut like an inch off of one little section of it. So that way I knew I won every fight.
Wow. That's pretty devious, bro.
I'm not saying it was the right thing to do. It just made me feel better.
Oh, yeah, I ain't saying you're wrong either.
You can't argue with results, damn it.
Hey, a victory is a victory, right? That's a W.
But yeah, no, I haven't been posting any videos. I've been doing nothing. I've just been chilling, bro. Like, I don't really care about the YouTube shit anyway, so it's not like it's gonna hurt me in any way, shape, or form.
Right?
I don't give a shit.
Oh, hey, look. Oh, look at that. That came out good.
Oh shit.
That's cool.
Oh, she's gonna love that.
Okay.
Oh yeah. She's gonna love that. That came out really
what?
Cool.
Bam! I figured out how to do it.
That came out really cool. I like that.
Damn.
Oh, fuck. She's gonna love that.
Yeah, that's cool. Pretty badass. You got talent, girl. For sure.
That's from Fruit Loops,
there you go.
Guys.
Aw.
Nice.
That's awesome. Those jumping spiders are cool. Have you looked them up online, Puffy? You got to look them up.
You should see how many I did for him. Luis told me do a spider. Okay, so I did like no lie 27 of them. I still counting. I'm still going on another way.
Oh, Puffy.
Wow. Man, that's badass.
See, I didn't do the freehand on hers. I did digital art for her spider and put like a teddy bear in its hand and shit. Did she show you that, Fetty?
Yeah, I love it. We're gonna do something with it. Oh, big
cool.
weeby.
Oh shit.
Hey, Fetty, what's up, brother? Good to hear you again.
Yeah, man. Much love, Irish. Hey, I'll get that to you tomorrow, bro. Today was
No problem, bro. No, dude, I get it. It was
Your boy
6
was
o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning for me, and I was like, damn. Oh, look at him.
allegedly.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Damn, man. Good stuff. But
Who's that?
Zebby.
Oh shit.
Debbie. Yeah, Irish. They were actually really respectful, though.
that's cool. I'm glad they were.
Yeah, they were really respectful, man.
Oh damn.
Damn, that's
Look at that
cool as hell.
collage. Put it a little closer. Girl, man, that's
dope.
badass.
That's cool.
I'm glad. I was just looking for a picture of me. I'm glad I ain't on here.
I still need 32, and I'm look what I'm doing to the shirt. Look, and I'm cross stitching this thing. Look,
Oh hell
That's
no.
Damn.
I'm
That's
cross stitching
crazy.
it.
She's gonna do one with me. I'm gonna be next to like a jar of mayonnaise and like a package of bacon with no bacon in it.
Wow.
I'm doing a shirt. You know how the
Used
West
coffee
Coast,
filter.
you know the West Coast shirt. I'm doing it, but only us, like all YouTubers that I talk to. So I'm doing a West Coast, but in YouTuber mode.
That's sick. It looks really good.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Very cool.
Damn.
I'm gonna
That's what's
show
up.
you all the spiders. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get off the camera, but I'm gonna show you right now all the spiders I made. You're gonna check out.
Yeah,
That's
some
cool.
Made the
talent.
spiders. Hell no. That
Dude,
shit's what's up there.
I had an
Luis
ex-girlfriend
had
that's
us making all kinds of changes and shit.
I had a girlfriend that did that needlepoint stuff, and it was funnier than hell because she was a rockabilly
Oh,
chick
yeah.
who just hated everybody. So she would have ones that said like "Go fuck yourself," like all nice with flowers on it and shit.
Damn, you were no joke making straight spider
Look at the
markers.
eyes on that.
Look,
Yeah.
look.
The eyes are awesome.
Ow!
Yep.
Ow!
I wasn't colorful, but I'm gonna show you a lot of what I'm telling you.
I used to do a bunch of sketching myself. I used to sit on my top bunk in my rack and just sketch all the prison guards and make them looking at like aliens.
I used to just sit on my top bunk and be sketchy,
That too.
just lurking.
Oh,
What the
look
fuck?
who it is.
What the fuck? Who's that handsome
There he
devil?
is.
Hey, whoop.
Who's that fucking guy right there with the
Look at
mohawk?
that. You made my
That
nose
was a
straight.
fucking guy.
You made my nose straight. He
Oh,
said.
bro, my nose. If you saw like the color version of that photo, you'd laugh your ass off. My nose starts straight, it ends straight, but in the middle is
It is not straight.
Yeah,
You got a pointy chin there. I thought you had a butt chin for a while.
a little bit. But
Yeah.
I got a sharp jawline, so it throws a curveball at you.
I got a butt chin, so I can't say shit. I got
Yeah, you got that
balls
Jesse
hanging out.
Ventura
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah,
going
it
on.
just looks like, for sure, it's just like
Spartacus ass looking motherfucker.
split right down the middle.
You can wipe your ass and your nose at the same time.
Who is that?
Who's that?
He likes the chicken. I don't know, dude. That's my friend, but he likes the chicken. He has so I do the crazy things. I'm telling you.
He like
Oh
the
no,
chicken.
he likes the chicken.
Cool.
Damn, that's what's up.
That looked like one of them chicken toys that I torture people with in stores that have dog toys. Ones you squeeze them and they go.
Last chicken I seen didn't have a good outcome.
Damn, you got all what? Girl, you're like, you just be on it.
Damn.
She's a drawer, that's for sure.
Yeah, she likes to draw, man.
That's
She
sick.
gets off.
And you probably
Hey, I
sketched those
wanted
out.
to do. I started like the Mountain Rushmore, and it ended up being something else. Don't ask me. My imagination went somewhere else.
It probably doesn't take you long to just sketch them out, huh?
Oh, dude, I'm having crazy deja vu. You know what's fucking nuts? I had a dream the other night that we were having this exact same conversation, and she said something about Mount Rushmore.
What?
But she said Mount Cushmore. She didn't say it's Mount Rushmore.
Hey,
That's a fucking trip.
you want to hear something real? I actually had a dream that we all like met up somewhere
sick.
in the
Oh, yeah.
middle of like nowhere, and it was super weird.
Were we like in Tennessee?
Really? Yeah.
That's
Man.
crazy.
No.
Because we're planning a trip to Tennessee.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be there.
July.
Shut up.
Swear.
We're out in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, and it was like super weird. It was like,
Hey,
We're gonna
that's
be out in the
tripping me
middle
out
of the
because I
woods
had
in
the
the
same
middle
kind
of-
of thing, and that we were all kicking it like us. Like we were a lot of us.
yeah, and it was
That's
like
just
super
trippy.
weird because people just
Yeah.
felt like uncomfortable to like ask for stuff or like be around each other. Like the shit was awkward, bro.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Feels
But
very dope.
I don't feel like it would be like that, like actually, if people linked up and shit. But I don't know. It just was weird. I just had a weird dream, I think. Like, and it was in like Tennessee.
We were trying to figure out something where we could all meet up and actually like do some type of event or something, and we were talking about Graceland, and it's, you know, I fucking love Elvis, so I'm in.
I mean, I think it would be fun to meet out in like the middle of sticks, I guess, in the middle of nowhere, like
Well,
Chattanooga or something.
We were talking about just going camping and then like getting a bunch of land, doing a big camping trip, and then Graceland would just be like another thing that we did there.
See, you are right. How do you know all this? How are you registering my dreams?
I know all.
Do you guys know who that is?
I don't know, but some Russian took over for Fetty. Hello,
That's,
my friend.
Look, that you guys know who that is?
That's Savage.
Savage and his mom. His mom liked it. I talked to his mom.
I knew that was Savage. Yep. That's crazy, huh, Fetty?
Yo, Savage, man. Rest in peace, Savage. Man.
Yeah, rest in peace,
This
Savage.
is the other half that I did the first time. Look.
What happened to Bart's eye? That's cool.
Damn it. Very cool.
I like that.
Well, I'm doing the West
Fetty,
Coast,
what's
but
going on, man?
Oh, I'm hanging out like laundry, brother.
What you got going on with tonight?
Oh, hanging out like laundry.
Yeah. Good shit.
It's not.
You look like yeah.
Oh,
He
fuck.
caught me off guard. I seen that
You look like every person that's like, what kind of car do you got? White BMW.
It's a white BMW.
Can you sell it to me for
Yeah,
$300?
hold on,
This I
I got
cannot
a
do.
better
I
one
need to
for
buy
you. Hold
skinny
on.
jeans and hair bleeds for my children.
Look at my
I got a better
boy.
one for you. Hold on, I got a better one for you. Hold on. I got a different one.
Shit.
Hey, that shit just made me laugh.
I love that shit
This
so
one's
much.
one of
Dude.
my favorites.
Oh, fuck
What
that.
the heck?
Yeah,
Nice.
I like it.
Hey, have you
That's
guys
cool,
seen
puppy.
C-Files? His masks are crazy looking.
his masks are dope as fuck.
He made them himself, didn't he?
No, I think someone else made them for him.
The Loki ones, I think he said that he picked them up somewhere, but they're still rad. I've never seen them anywhere else.
Yeah, they're like probably original pieces.
I think he
Oh,
explained
what the
it,
fuck?
that some dude that
Those look
used to-
hella good.
used to.
Oh, yeah.
those
That's
are dope as
Wanda's son.
fuck.
It was for Wanda because she wanted something for memory of her son, and he likes Snoop Dogg, so I did this.
Oh shit.
Those are good. Well done.
Yeah, but I think yeah, mine are cooler. Oh no, yeah, I think C-Files knows some dude that makes them that used to be like in his like ICP little group of people or something that makes those masks. I think he was like sharing them in his thing that we could actually like purchase them somewhere or something.
What does that say?
Hard.
Yeah, there it goes. He posted it. Yeah, there you go. Good shit.
Hey, put it on full screen.
What's that?
Me.
What is that?
The dog.
Oh, the
Damn,
dog.
Raven.
Say hi, mama. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Come here, you big old bitch.
That's Raven, right? Yeah, that's Raven.
Come here.
The other day
What's
you
up,
had your
Strickland?
Nah,
cat,
dude.
and my cat jumped me, and she was trying to get into the screen. I'm like, it's a screen. You're crashing into the screen. She wanted your cat.
Oh yeah, my cat. She's a nut. Come here, mama. Come here. Come here.
And Cat's got that forever kitten thing going on.
Come here. She's done.
I swear, any kitten I ever had turned into a cat in like 2 weeks.
Okay, you can take me off full screen, bro.
No, I can't.
No.
We like watching full screen.
You chose that Green Bay hat.
Oh man.
Fudge Packers.
Hey,
What are your
whoa,
favorites?
my
Hey, that's
favorite
another thing from In Living
Hey,
Color.
I'm
What are your
from
favorite teams? The
Chicago.
Oilers and the Packers.
I'm sorry.
from
you're
Chicago.
I'm sorry you're a Bears fan. I don't know what to tell you, bro. They suck.
Hey, we got first round. We got first round pick.
Okay.
That's
Because you
That's
suck.
Hold on, there's more. There's more.
Fuck you.
I did so many times, they're all like stuck there. I'll get back.
We're actually rivals. Me and you are rivals, and the Vikings.
You know what's funny?
Yeah, and
Well,
the
yeah, but the
Lions.
Vikings are never going to win a ring, so you don't got to worry about that.
Yeah,
But
that's what they're never gonna do.
Hey man.
My daughter did this one and this one.
that's cool.
My daughter's boyfriend
That's
did
cool.
this one, and
Oh, yeah.
she did that one.
That's dope.
You know what's, hey, Fetty, you know what's funny, bro? Is I never really cared about football my whole life because my brother and my dad were obsessed with it, and they were absolutely obsessed with sports, and I could care less.
I am.
I didn't care about sports until I moved to Oregon, and then when I moved to Oregon, they don't have a professional team, so they have a bunch of college teams. And when I started working at the bar that I was working at before I got on with the fire department,
Mighty Ducks.
they were like, "Hey, are you a Ducks fan or a Beavers fan?" And I'm like, I don't fucking know. Who's got more money? And they're like, the Ducks. And I was like,
Yeah.
fucking go Beavs. And then they're
Yeah.
like, well, who's your favorite football team professionally? And I'm like, who do you guys vote for? And they're like, Seahawks, whatever the fuck that stupid thing is. So
Yeah.
when they said that, I was like, fucking Niners. Just turned into my brother. Go fucking Niners.
You ever seen that happen before?
Fresh out the freezer.
You know.
What happened when you broke the top off the bottle?
Oh, dude. Party foul.
Nice.
I mean, I call
Yep.
that Tuesday. That's how I open beers.
How?
That's when you just pour it in a glass.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
man
I
up
make
and
sure
drink
there
it.
ain't no.
Glass floating in it.
Or just super glue it back on and
Yeah,
you're
I would throw down.
You passed
It,
glass.
it looks good. No, I'm legit. I'll be right back.
good. Hey, does the bear shit in the woods? Only in Green Bay.
I always say, does the Pope shit in the woods? Some people don't know how to take that. Thank you, Nesbitt. I appreciate that.
Does he?
What? The Pope?
Yeah.
I mean, when he's camping.
Okay. I guess.
I mean, I don't know.
If you got no choice, I mean,
I grew up with a whole bunch of Catholics. Most of them are pretty full of shit. I don't know if they should.
yeah, true that.
Every fucking funeral and every wedding is at least 5 hours long. What the hell?
I was married by a Catholic priest, bro, and he called me by the wrong name, and he called my wife Nancy. My wife's name's Jackie. Yeah, he was drunk.
Your wife's name is Jackie, and he called her Nancy?
Do you, Nancy, take Don?
Oh, my God.
Two
He
totally
probably
wrong
forgot
names.
to change the name in the damn book.
Are you serious?
Oh, dead serious, bro. The priest was drunk. It was hilarious as fuck.
He might as well have called her Frank. What the fuck?
My dad was the best man at my wedding, and my dad's a big, huge biker. My dad looked at the priest and he goes, "Wrong names, asshole." Everybody fucking. There was over 100 people at the wedding. They all heard it. It was hilarious as fuck. My
they
whole
came for
crew.
the prime rib and they got some
Yeah.
comedy. That's awesome.
It was classic. The problem was the priest was hitting on my aunt right before the ceremony, and my aunt's name is Nancy, so he was thinking of her. So he called my wife Nancy. So it's fucking hilarious. And I don't know who the fuck Don is. God, ain't nobody ever called me Don in my life. So
You should have taken that. You had the
But,
opportunity for a
fucking
hell of a punchline.
hilarious.
You should have turned to her with both hands and been like, "Who the fuck is Don?"
That's fucking
Right?
fun.
Who the fuck is Nancy?
Oh, that's dope.
That's
It's a
dope.
big ass bear.
That's sick.
Yeah. Look at all them freaking spiders.
Creepy crawly
She wasn't
spiders.
joking.
I told you I did them so many times because I don't
You're
feel
gonna
like
make
you
me
look
go in
good.
Leslie's office right now and pull up, come on StreamYards and let my phone and show you guys your spider collection.
Spiders was
Right.
Billy's favorite animal.
They're sick, dude. They're cool.
I used to have some spiderweb tattoos, but I had them
I
covered
don't know
up
if you
years
think
ago.
any of these are good,
Yeah,
but
I
I don't
got
think
one.
they are, but I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Yeah,
Am I right?
I had
Am
to
I right,
cover my
Oswald?
webs.
I never got no webs.
I was pretty covered on a few of them. I had my shoulder caps were done, and I had the one on my elbow and inside my armpit.
I got gravestones on my back.
Yeah,
I got 13 gravestones.
His neck, his back.
yeah.
Yeah, but I never got the web. I just never got a web.
Yeah,
I got the baby web with a baby spider in it. I thought it was witty.
Mhm.
Something else.
Actually, I
Go
do
ahead.
have a couple little webs. Fill-ins,
The web,
but
the
nothing
web in the
big.
armpit, man. The one in the armpit hurt. That one, I'll never forget that
Oh,
one.
the armpit
That
isn't
one,
that
The
bad.
armpit?
oh bullshit. Yeah,
The
it was
armpit's
wild.
armpit
that-
ain't
armpit
no
is
joke, bro.
weird. It's
The
weird, but it
armpit,
doesn't hurt
I
that
didn't
bad.
go right into the armpit, but man, when it started getting into the corners,
Yeah.
woo-wee. You want to
Yeah.
know what really sucked, and I won't show you guys, is my nipple around the what is it called, the aorta or whatever it's
Areola.
called.
The areola.
The heart.
Yeah, hey.
Right here. No, I swear to God, right here on your
Hey,
arm.
bro.
Fuck all that shit. Anything closer into my armpit,
Nah.
fuck that. Like
Get the
when
whole
I got
ditch to your
tattooed
armpit.
right up in here, I was like, nope,
Does anybody here have the bottom of their foot tattooed?
No,
fuck that.
No,
right,
that
just
would
checking.
be horrible. Hey, real story. Check this out. Real story, right? So, hey, Larry Johnson from San Diego, right? He's from San Diego, California. What he would do is he would go around. He was a tattoo artist, so what he did most of my ink. So he would go from like cell to cell, and he would hang out, and people would party him out, and feed him and shit and whatever, and he'd hang out and basically have a party. And he would sleeve you down and cover you, whatever, do your back, your chest, your arm, whatever. He'd cover you if you want. And he would stay there until he was done. And then when he was done tattooing, he'd move on to the next spot, right? That's just what he did, right? Anyways, he ended up getting killed by the sheriffs in Lancaster, California, man. He hijacked some lady and fucking got out and drew down and held court in the streets, and they killed him. So but anyways, he was literally doing my back, right? And I got on my back, I got a boy in the middle of the back. He's like sitting next to a brick wall and he's crying, right? And then above it, I have two skulls with an American flag in between it going across my back. And then on my lower back, I have these swords that come up, these old like samurai swords with flames. And then I got tombstones on the bottom. So he started, how he had me sitting and it was kind of a vulnerable situation, bro, right? Because I'm kneeling down in front of him and I'm like leaning over on the bunk, right? Because you got to stretch that skin. Yeah. And every time he would hit me with that needle, my leg, it would tighten up uncontrollably. No, I'm talking like uncontrollably. Literally, my leg would spaz out, like kick out, like all the way to the back of the cell wall, and I couldn't control it. Like anytime he would. Because he had a heavy hand. Anytime he laid that needle down, he would like.
There's a lot of nerves there too, man.
Yeah. So
it's like when you tattoo in the back of your calf or the back of your knee. It feels like it's in your ass. Like it feels like your ass is burning.
Nah, I didn't get that. The back of the leg ain't bad, bro. My leg's done. It don't feel that bad.
Every spot.
Maybe that's why I was dizzy afterwards and it lasted 6 hours. But
hey, I told him, get the fuck off me. I don't care if you ever touch me with a tattoo needle again. He goes, are you serious? I said, I'm dead fucking serious. You ain't ever gonna fucking touch me again, motherfucker. Now remind you, this was a buddy of mine that tried to pierce my nipple. And he was using a leather needle, right? When we were in prison. And we're drunk, right? We're drunk on Pruno, right? And he's sitting here and he's piercing my nipple, right? Literally, because I got one of those.
He probably couldn't get the right angle because your dick was in his mouth.
Wow.
Man was piercing your fucking nipple. What do you expect me? Good God. Anyway, go on.
Why would his
threw a corn dog in that wrench?
He's like, hold still.
Wow, you just got a little disrespectful right there, bro. Real
I'm
shit.
fucking with you.
Wow, dog. Anyway, so hey, bro, he starts laughing, right?
Anyways.
I look down, hey, Irish, he starts laughing. I look down, and he's got the leather needle going through the tip of my nipple, and he's
Wrong
laughing,
way.
and he's like swaying back and forth, bro, as he's laughing, right?
What the
And I
fuck?
told him, hey, motherfucker, back that shit up and put it right, dude. And he tried, bro. And finally, I told him, fuck you, motherfucker, pull that shit out.
Oh
But
no.
that shit
Oh,
was
man.
going through the tip of my nipple,
So it was
bro.
like hella shallow, like it was like right at the tip.
Bro, it was
Oof.
coming. It was coming through the tip of my nipple, bro.
Ugh.
And he's laughing
Yeah.
and he's swaying back and forth, bro. Hey, because
You
I
don't
got
give a
one,
fuck.
one of those like real nipple rings, like the hoop ones with
The
the
hoop?
balls. I got it through
Mhm.
the visiting room from this chick that I was visiting. And anyway, so I wanted to put it in my nipple, and fucking, I thought that leather needle would be, thick enough, but yeah,
No.
Larry couldn't do it.
And he was just drunk, too drunk enough.
That photo's dope as fuck. Just saying.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just told me that, Forgy. I'm a little buttered right now, bro. I'm not ready.
Bro,
to
I kind of had to back it up a minute.
I'm ready to like tell
Check
you,
it
fuck
out.
you, bro. Like, fuck you, bro. What do you
Check
mean
it out.
somebody's dick's in somebody's mouth, bro? Like, don't play me like that, bro.
Hold
like,
up.
seriously, you're my bro, bro. Don't play me close like
Listen
that,
here.
bro. I don't give a fuck.
There's a
Pierce my
thing about
or
nipple
fucking
rings.
tattoo in my ass, bro. You ain't gonna talk to me like that, bro.
There's a thing about nipple rings that have always made me go like, yeah, I don't like them.
Hey, I had my nipples pierced too,
Y'all
so I
just
can't
killed
say
me
shit.
with that whole
I
dick in the
love you,
mouth
dog,
comment.
but come on, bro.
Oh,
You're
fuck,
playing
no,
me
I'm
real
fucking with
close
you.
right there.
That whole dick in the mouth comment was.
Oh, here we go. And now you got Wilma coming in, bro. You got Wilma Dick Fit coming in the chat, bro. See what you did, bro? Hey, bro, you start talking about dick in the mouth, and this motherfucker coming in the chat, bro. I mean, see, you invite the in, bro.
Oh my god!
God damn, bro.
What are we doing? What
Wilma.
are we doing tonight?
Wilma. What's you doing, Wilma?
Okay, that was good timing.
Oh yeah, so no,
I'm
talking
crying.
about like tattoos and shit. There was a night that I got like a little
Sorry.
too intoxicated, I would say. And I decided that I was gonna tattoo myself because I had access to a tattoo gun. And I was like, I'm gonna tattoo myself in the mirror, like it's a good idea. I'm like, it's totally fine. Like I'm
where's
good at
the
this
dick in the
shit.
mouth joke now, bro?
Yeah. So I'm like, hold on, let me tattoo myself. So I'm like tattooing my ribs in the mirror, and I'm like, I hit this spot like right here in my ribs, right? And I'm like, just like tweak with the gun, just like just pain, bro. I still have a squiggly mark right where your shit is.
Oh,
I
shit.
still got a squiggly right there where it's like right under my armpit, bro. Just like it's gonna be there forever
Shay, what
until
were
I
you
get that
doing,
shit.
dog?
Hey,
Bro, I
Barry.
don't
Yeah,
give a
you
fuck.
sus too, though. Barry, you just a fuckboy, so shut the fuck up.
Don't even pay
He
no
said,
mind to
"Shay,
them dudes,
no."
bro.
I
That
know.
dude,
Bro,
hey, bro,
hey.
that dude comes into every chat sucking on
I
our
know.
ass, man. Fuck
I
him,
know.
bro. Fuck
I
He
Barry.
just
gets
gotta
on
keep
me.
it real. Like I have a
Big
bunch
shit.
of shitty tattoos on my body. I don't give a fuck. I got gang tattoos. I got tattoos all
Me
over the
too.
fucking place. It don't even
too.
matter. Like I don't give a fuck. Like tattoos ain't shit. If it ain't nothing. To put it on your body, whatever. I just wanted to experiment and see if I could tattoo myself. As I mean, it is what it is. I learned that you cannot tattoo yourself under your armpit. You hit a nerve somewhere, and you're
Under
just
the armpit's a little hard.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even go that far. Like as soon as he started getting into like the corner of it, I'm like, I'm cool.
I
You
did.
get too close to that armpit there, bro.
I just did the bottom of my foot a couple of weeks ago, and that was hard enough. But like I did my. It's
foot,
funny.
the
My
top
left.
of it.
What's up?
Did you say the top of it?
No, the bottom of it. So like GI Joes used to have "Made in the USA" on the bottom of their foot, so I did it on the bottom of mine.
Ooh.
Oh, no
How'd that
way.
feel,
prep
though?
it? Did you prep it first?
I prepped it and I used a 14
Did you-
magnificator.
Did you have to shave it?
No, why the fuck would I have to shave the bottom of my foot?
I mean,
Oh,
you
I have a
Harry
question, though.
Neanderthal.
Hey, one question though, Fortune.
Yeah.
Did it stay on the bottom of your foot? Can you still
So
see it?
it's
You
one
have
of
to
those
prep
spots.
it.
It's real fucking hard to get it to
Press your
stay,
hand.
but if you're tattooing yourself, it's very beneficial because you can prep it like Fetty was saying.
Yeah.
Basically, if you exfoliate the fuck out of the bottom of your foot and use like a one of those they're made for like your heels, like a heel rasp. If you use one of those and basically make your foot to where it's like baby smooth and then tattoo it and clean it, it works a lot better and it'll stick better. You can get down to
Okay.
the dermis layers that you need to be at. And I mean, you could feel it better too because the bottom of your foot is really thick compared to the rest of your skin.
All right. So my
So
wife
it's like
has
you
You
got
a
to
get the
grind that shit
grinding.
in there pretty hard.
my
You get
wife
the
has a
grinding wheel out.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying
take the
my
grinding
wife
wheel.
has a tattoo in the inner side of
Yeah.
her foot right here,
Mhm.
like where the arch of her foot is, and she has to get it redone like every like
That's because she probably wears
It's one of
shoes.
those things. It's hard to when you're doing it on somebody else. It's difficult. It's like the inside of the mouth, like doing the lip. It's hard to gauge on
is-
somebody else.
just laughing. This is a funny ass chat. Goddamn. I went from dicks in the mouth to like fucking what the
Wow.
fuck.
Hey,
I
bro,
mean-
like I heard like when I was incarcerated, like, you know, we would use like Vaseline and stuff on the palms of our hands and let it sit to soften the skin. And then yeah, you would take something, whatever you could get, like, you know, a spoon, like, you know, whatever you could get, and or you could use a nail file, a nail clipper, the file on
The
that
little
comes
emery
on it,
board on it.
and just kind of just kind of like, you know, work on it and get it as smooth as possible. And then, you know, like I got dudes that I know that got like bear paws or wolf paws tattooed on their hands, the palms of their hands and stuff.
Mhm.
Like,
What the fuck?
yeah, it's you know, it's religious type stuff. But
All right, so I got a tattoo on my arm one day, right? And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go paint a car." Like
Oh, no.
totally thinking like it was legit, like I would be totally fine. So I get in like a paint suit, and you know how your body can't breathe in a paint suit, right? So like I'm painting this car, I'm going at it. 2 hours in, I'm like, my arm keeps on sticking to like my shit and my like tattoo and shit because I just like left it exposed and I was just like painting the shit like new tattoo, fine, whatever, it will be all right, bro. Not even joking, when I took that suit off, it literally sucked my tattoo off with it.
wow, that's crazy.
Like
Well, bro,
Well,
it's because you were
Can
sweating.
I
hella
tell
bad,
you
right?
why?
Right.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but it's an open wound, and you got the blood plasma of
oh
your
yeah, no,
body
I know
coming out.
it already happened.
And
It was
if you didn't have it covered up with I paint for a living for all my life. I was a painter. I've been in paint suits for a long time, and I've had brand new tattoos. You got to keep them fuckers covered up.
yeah, see,
You
I
know.
fucked up.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
gotta
you done
breathe
fucked
too.
up.
Otherwise, if they're sealed off and they sweat too much, you end up sweating that
Well,
shit right out.
They can you can cover them for hours and hours. I mean,
Yeah,
not
but
having tattoo. I mean, but then
It
you
ju-
do
just
gotta
can't
let them
sweat.
breathe.
That's the thing is they got to be able to breathe at the same time.
Yeah.
it just sucked
Yeah, you
ass
just
because
gotta
I was
breathe.
just like, whatever, it'll be all right. Nah, painting in the middle of the summer like that, literally just
Yeah.
I had
I
one.
never did shit to any of my tattoos, bro. All I did maybe was a little bit of antibiotic ointment every once in a great while, if like it was like, you know. But other than
A&D
that, and my
ointment.
shit
I
was
was
made
just
with
gonna say.
motherfucking
Yeah.
baby oil soot. You burn baby oil. and
Well,
Mine too.
break the
I
soot
tell
off.
everybody the way I used to tell everybody after tattooing them is let it dry out because you know we wrap it up and everything. Let it dry out for 24 hours and then wash it with just gold dial soap lightly and then fucking very super light to where you can just barely see it start to shine and you don't feel the tightness anymore, but not heavy at all. A&D ointment.
Right.
A&D.
yeah. So the tattoo place that I go to now is dope as fuck. They got that like weird plastic shit that they like stick on you for like 7 days.
It's called cellophane.
Yeah.
Saran
No,
wrap.
it's not. It's not saran wrap. It's literally like fake skin that they put on top of your tattoo.
Yeah, it's like
And-
Dermabond, but it's already made.
Yeah.
Okay.
But literally
That's
for
some
like
fancy
7
shit.
days, it's just fancy as hell and it just stays on that bitch.
That's
Chilling.
crazy.
My worst tattoo was my stomach. My stomach hurt the worst out of all of mine, and I'm pretty covered also. But my stomach hurt.
Pretty fucking bad.
Man, it felt like that dude was, and it was in prison. It felt like that dude was drilling me to my backbone.
Yeah,
I
my
mean,
stomach.
I'm skinny, so I ain't got
There he was,
no fat on
behind
me.
me, drilling
So
into my
I'm
backbone.
laid out in the middle of the rec yard in the middle of summertime. What'd you just say?
This shit just got weird, bro. Like,
I said,
oh
there he
my
was, behind me,
God.
drilling into my backbone. Just laid out in the yard in
right.
the summertime,
Oh
glistening.
my good Lord.
No, no, no.
Jesus.
Go
fucking
on.
Christ.
No, I'm good.
He said I'm straight. Like I'm good.
Jesus.
What do you got on your belly?
Christ.
None, yeah.
Argo?
None your motherfucking business.
Argo? All right.
No, it's funny.
After that, Jesus, man.
Hey,
Jesus,
Irish,
poor
Irish. I like you.
Yeah, I love you too, fucker.
There you go.
But no, it does say Irish all the way across my belly with the Irish
yeah.
flag and a bunch of
Hell
3-leaf
yeah,
clovers.
for real?
and-
Mine says,
Yeah.
I got a rocker across my belly that says hate core.
That's cool. I got big ass SFV, 3 letters, big as fuck across my stomach.
I should have
Yeah.
waited, and then I would have got cheeseburger.
I love cheeseburgers.
That's
you just
why,
get
bro.
Big Mac.
I wouldn't have to explain shit. People see it, they're like,
Yeah.
all right, the man likes
You
cheeseburgers.
get-
I like cheeseburgers.
Hey,
Big Mac across your ass cheeks
Hey.
if you want to keep it up for you.
I got Wilford Brimley on my ass, so that's all I need.
I fucked up 2 McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Forging
last
has
night just to keep the
badass
record
tattooed
straight.
across his butt cheeks.
I have Wilford Brimley's face that says diabetes.
God damn.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Me and my best friend in the whole world, man named Ken Stacy, we both have matching tattoos on our left butt cheek.
Yeah, I do remember you saying something
Yeah,
about
does
it.
it-
Yeah,
doesn't
silhouette
shock
of
me.
Wilford Brimley's face that says
Yeah.
diabetes.
Yeah, you. I remember you this story. Fuck, man. I ain't got no tattoos on my ass cheek, just so you know.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I have nothing under ear.
You know, from the waist to the
Everything
knees,
is-
I'm good.
Armpits, because he has his armpits tattoo, remember?
Yeah,
Well,
everything
my armpit's done, but that ain't no
Everything
big deal.
up.
The armpit hurt, but it wasn't as bad as my stomach. I'm telling you, it felt like the fucking
Thank
dude
you.
was drilling my backbone.
Dude, for me, it's like, well, I learned this later when I was tattooing, is that the stomach, it stretches out a lot. Like that skin is really elastic. And
Mhm.
when I got my stomach done, it was by a guy who learned in prison, and we were doing it on like on his bed. I was getting tattooed, so it's like,
Bro,
it
you're
wasn't.
getting tattooed on
You were
his
doing
bed?
it on his bed. You were doing it on
So
his bed.
there was no
All right.
back
That sucks
support,
as
so
fuck,
it was like
bro.
We're
flexing
just trying to
and-
get you
but
back a
he
little bit,
shaded
you know.
in the whole. No, I was laying on my back, and
He
he
was
was fucking.
shading in your backbone.
You were shading it on the
I'm
bed.
still talking.
We don't care at this
But yeah,
moment.
the
I
number,
don't
he
give a
shaded
fuck.
the entire thing with the number 3 needle. That's
I don't
what
care
killed me,
about your
but He
feelings.
didn't have any fucking shaders.
See, we were using single needle. You were getting drilled like Bukaki style. So, all right, it's not my
No,
fault.
he was using a single needle that was
Jesus
like a number
Christ.
3, so it was one of the big single needles.
I was using the guitar string, so we were getting it easy.
Shit sucked. It was like a fucking straight sewing machine.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Oh,
All
All right, you know what? I wasn't. Hey,
you gotta be here for this.
I wasn't expecting all this tonight.
Hey, I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad I got to laugh at least because I was in a bad mood earlier.
Shit.
So thank you.
Yeah, I almost got arrested this morning, bro. What are you talking?
Bro. Fetty, no
I
bullshit.
went into the Discord. I'm like, hey, you guys might need to get the bail money ready.
Oh, shut the fuck
Fetty,
up.
I didn't see that in the Discord, but I was already looking online to make sure that if I seen the thing come up with your name or something, I'm like, oh fuck, speed dial number 1. I got my bail bonds.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you said they were pretty cool, though, right?
They were real cool, bro. They were
Good.
really cool, man. I mean,
I'm glad.
They
You don't need that headache, bro. You don't need that
Nah.
fucking drama. I'm telling you. You know, Damien's a great kid and all. Love that boy. I've met him many times. He's just got to tighten up. I mean, it's part of growing up.
And like I said, bro, it's like you've been on an upward trend and everything's been going so good for you. It's just you got to you're keeping your nose down like you should. I'm fucking proud of you. I mean, you've been kicking
Yeah, man.
Fucking
Hey, bro,
spider
you know.
monkeys.
everybody knows, but fucking that shit could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a
I'm
lot
just
worse.
saying, bro. Like it could have ended up being a lot worse, bro. I'm
It could
just
have been a
saying. I
lot
held
worse.
a lot of restraint and just,
Yeah, when
And that's why I'm proud of you. The
you
way you
told
were
me you put
texting me,
him on
man,
his
it's like,
pocket, I'm like,
oh,
oh man.
they're like, you didn't come off that porch with a missile dropkick, like, fuck you, I'm not going back. Ah!
yeah, dude. I'm sitting there like,
Yeah.
all right, you go here. I'm telling Leslie, calm down. You go in here, just relax. Everybody chill the fuck out. Next thing I know, Leslie's going to the front door, she's like gotta get some air or something, and all of a sudden she opens the door and there's a cop standing.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Shit. She's like, good morning.
I'm like, all right, hey, how you doing? They're like, can you guys step outside? I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
I
man,
don't
I ain't
fuck.
got
Can
nothing.
I get my coffee?
I do
Do you have
not.
time to talk about our Lord and Savior?
I do not talk about. I don't fuck with the police. Like even if a cop told me to walk outside my crib, no.
Dude, that was shit.
Yeah,
I was getting ready for work.
Is my
If they're
wife
already there,
my wife called him, bro.
Yeah,
So
if
I'm
they're
just-
already
Yeah,
there, they're probably there
I
for a
still.
reason.
Yeah,
So
no, I still don't fuck with that shit. No. No. Ain't going outside. Sorry, ain't happening.
well, everybody has a reason why they do certain things, so I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But I'm also a fucking, a convicted felon. Bro.
Yeah,
It's got a
see,
very violent
exactly.
history and was an active prison gang member. So it's different when they roll up on my house.
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
different when they get photos of your body from every angle.
Especially in Florida, when they know your record or they have your name.
Facts.
Yep. Trust me, I know. I'm red flag down here like motherfucker. They walk up to me every time they pull me over. And when I was in Florida, then when they walking up to the car, they got their hand on their pistol. You know, it's just how it is.
Do they
down
make you
here.
get
You
out
gotta
every
pick-
time?
Not always. A lot of times they would ask me, but I was always cool. You know, I never disrespected them.
Yeah.
You can't.
After I
you
got
can't-
off parole, they didn't. But when I was on parole,
so.
yes, every time they stopped me, they pulled me out.
Yeah.
I did until, and I'm not even a felon, but it's like they did that to me until I started on with volunteer fire, and then I knew a bunch of them, and it never happened again. But they would
Yeah.
make me get out and cross my legs and put my hands on my head and shit. And they're like, "Well, you're not under arrest. You're just detained." I'm like, "Yeah."
I'm not doing all that. See, I'm not
Mine
trying to
will
do all
arrest me and they will tell me, you talk too much. I ain't taking you nowhere. I don't want to hear you from here to the station, from the station to the county. I don't want to hear none of you. You're annoying as fuck. That's what they told me. And they will
You must have looked like an ex-girlfriend or something. That sounds like some personal shit if he's saying that.
No, so like the city I was staying in before I bought my house, I got arrested in, and not even joking, like after I got arrested, like they were pulling my wife over constantly, trying to ask her to search her vehicle for shit, and she was like come with a warrant. It happened like 4 times. Not even joking, that I either got pulled over for no reason or she got pulled over for no reason. And then like the harassment kept on coming up, and became like an issue to the point where like I was saying to somebody, I think maybe during my interview with Miss Chronicles, that this dude was getting beat, like that lived under us, and like we didn't know for a year or something plus that this dude was getting beat up by his girlfriend. And like I guess the situation was real shitty down there. Like he had an autistic kid living with him, and then they had this girlfriend that was Kitty.
No,
That was
leave that up there for you. I want to respond to that.
That was also staying with him, and I didn't know forever. And what was funny is my wife thought that one night she woke up in the middle of the night and they were fighting, and she thought that the girl actually killed the dude, like because they were arguing, fighting, and then all of a sudden everything just went quiet, and she was like, "Oh, I think I might need to actually call the cops." She called the cops because like when you hear shit like that in like an apartment complex, even like I've always mind your own fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up that way. Mind your own fucking shit. But
Right.
she panicked because she's hearing a dude getting beat, like screaming at the top of his lungs, "Don't beat me anymore." And then all of a sudden it stops.
Right.
Like
If you don't hear nothing, it's okay. What the problem is when you hear nothing and then all of a sudden you hear one of them go, "Babe," babe,
yeah, fuck
babe,
no. But she
you're
wasn't wasting
fine.
no time. Called the cops. This is how fucked up the police are in my city.
You're
right?
just gurgling shit out of your throat. You're all right.
No. Yeah,
You'll be
but
fine.
this is how fucked up the police are in my city, bro. They know that it's my apartment. They come upstairs to my apartment first, knock on the door super loud. Hey, did you call the police?
Even if the call's from another resident?
I literally went to the door and I was like, you're coming up here first to ask if we called the cops on our neighbor below us. Like, isn't that like you're causing a fucking huge security like problem towards other people in the community? You shouldn't be knocking on my door. You should go downstairs and see if that dude's alive.
Well,
First,
yeah, for one thing, if there is a domestic situation and they hear there's a knock on the wrong door and they go police,
Yep.
and that person who's involved in the domestic hears that, it could
They
set
can
them off.
run. Yeah,
Yep.
or they could
So
take off.
that's exactly
away.
what happened. Is then they went downstairs, they knocked on the door, the girl put up a huge fucking fight, they broke the door down. I don't know if the dude got in a fight with the police and the girl, I have no idea, but basically the house got funneled out, didn't hear shit for like 2 days. And then my girl, like a few months later, gets a letter in the mail, summons the court saying that she needs to show up to court over this domestic case that happened downstairs of what she heard and whatever. You know what my wife told the fucking county clerk service? If you have me show up for court, this woman is not winning her case. She beat the shit out of that dude for fucking ever, and I heard it. And if she's trying to win this case, she ain't winning. So you might as well just cancel the shit. A month later, got a letter. Yep. The whole shit was wiped off dude's record. He's good, probably somewhere else, not with that chick no more. Hopefully. But
For
shit.
him, 'cause some people don't get out of that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a whole ass in a few minutes, but Miss Chronic Chronicles had a great question. If Fetty, you want to address that real quick, and then I will, and then I got a whole ass.
Yeah, I wanted to still tell her real quick. So I'm gonna be honest with you. My experience is this, Miss Chronic. I came home. I had a 3-year parole till I got off in 2 years. But I came home. I worked. I came home on a Saturday. Monday I started working. I had never violated parole. Never gave a dirty. And they ended up, and I was on high control parole, and they ended up taking me off in 2 years. And then after that, I'm going to be honest with you. No, I don't feel they've watched me in any way whatsoever. I'm not doing anything for them to watch me for.
Right.
I'm not, I haven't had any real interaction with the law at all, to be honest with you. I've only had one speeding ticket since I've been home. I've had really low contact. So honestly, no. Now I will say this: if I was rolling around in my neighborhood where I used to rock at before I went to prison, then yeah, I would have a lot of interaction. And for those people that still rock in those areas, yeah, they're gonna have interactions because that's just it's hot areas. It's open air drug markets. There's dope being sold. They know what time it is. It's just the way it is, man. Yeah, it all depends on where you choose to be at and who you choose to hang around with, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And it's the same thing, like, even with me, Miss Chronicles, like, I'm not a stand-up citizen. Let's just say I don't go back to my old neighborhood anymore just because no one is up to any good around there. And that's why I bought my fucking shit and moved out to the sticks, because if I associate with those people again, I had to cut all ties with, like, all the old people I used to fuck with. Maybe I cut a couple of them that I still fuck with just because they're not as in the shit as they were before. They're growing up. People are growing up now. And even the old ass dudes still act a fool right now, like that I used to fuck with. And I'm like, bro, you're turning on 40 with like 3 kids and you're still out just fucking around. Like, come on. Like,
yeah,
you got to do better. Even like my boys that are in MC clubs and shit, like, they ain't working, they ain't doing shit. They're still having kids at 40 years old right now. Like, what the fuck y'all doing right now? You know, like gotta get your shit together and not fucking associate with the same people that you were before. Even with the MC club, like that's your fam and shit. I get it, but like, there comes a time where you need to just like step aside and get your shit straight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, I mean,
All right,
like,
so
yeah, it's yeah. I didn't have any issues. What's up, Art?
yeah,
You gotta
so,
go over
so
or what?
yeah, I gotta run. I got a time at the fuel dock where I gotta be there at. So I gotta go grab the boat and untie and pull it
oh,
up over there
that's
so I can
right.
get
You
fuel
got a boat.
for tomorrow.
I
Temporarily.
follow you. I
Yeah,
follow
you
you.
better get your
Yes.
boat
Well,
over there and get it fueled,
Well,
man.
right
thank you
on.
very much for coming
Yeah,
up, man. I appreciate it.
but I wanted to address that real quick.
Absolutely.
When I was in the States in Florida, I always felt like they were watching me because every time I drove past the cop, I know I was watching them. So why wouldn't I? You know, it's just that nature in me that they're watching me as well. You
Right.
know, because they
I
did
see
for the
what you're
longest
saying.
time. So it was hard for me. It's still hard for me to. I mean, I'm always looking over around and surveying my situation, what I'm doing and shit. But I think
Dude,
they had the eye on me because at once, especially when my kids started getting a little older, my last name started getting out there because they were getting in trouble. And, you know, with my son, you know, his situation a few years ago, and my last name got, you know, put back out in the press and on the news, and it was spread all over the place. And it was easy for anybody to look me up. And it was like, fuck, man, they just look my name up and they're going to see all my charges and everything, you know, so they're going
Right.
to know I was locked up. And now it's not even me, it's my son, but we have the same name for the most part, you know, parts of it is a little different, but first and middle. But yeah, they do watch. I felt like they did watch me for the longest time, and I was paranoid, you know. I just don't. I always looked over my shoulder, you know, because and one thing about me, when I got released, I didn't. There's no probation or not. There's probation, but there's no parole in Florida. So I got out. You know, I was free to go. But
Right.
man, they were. I knew they were always looking after me. Like I said, every time they would run my tag, if I was just to get pulled over for, I got one speeding ticket my whole entire life, and that was quite a few years after I got out. And when the cop walked up after he ran my ID, he had his fucking gun unholstered, you know,
Yeah.
not unholstered or unlatched, and he had his hand on it. And
Well,
I'm
that's
like,
one
dude,
thing I will
you
say.
can clip your button back on that gun holster right now. He goes,
Right.
nah, man, you're red flagged. I was like, I know that, but I ain't got nothing in here, you know. You got nothing to worry about with me. I respect the shit out of them. And once they talk to me for a minute, they know I'm not about that business no more. I'm not about that life,
Mm.
you know. So,
I will say
and
that
once
when
they
they
see
would
that,
stop me,
Oh, yeah.
they would come at me differently.
yeah,
You know
they
what I mean?
would.
Okay.
They did very differently. But I mean,
Mhm.
after, like you said, after you talk to them and they see the situation is chill,
Yeah.
they're
And
cool. But
Fetty, you know me, and you know, but face to face, you talk to me for 1 minute, you know, I'm not about that shit no more. I'm
right,
the most laid back, coolest, calmest cat you can probably be around. I'm fucking fire one up, you know. I don't care, whatever, you know. And you got a
absolutely.
cold one, you know, so whatever, something like that. But yes, I'm not about all that stuff no more. But they run my name, and it's still all bad, you
So
know.
I,
So.
I feel you on this because there's still issues
Mhm.
between like the people that I used to fuck with. Like uh
There'll always
uh
be issues.
so the drug task force has a real big issue with the people that I used to associate with, the drug task force in that area, because
Mm.
they would raid people's houses and never find stuff. So they got like super beefy over stuff like, you know, like they would never find shit. So they would always be like, oh, we know you're doing shit, but like blah, blah, blah. So they would raid people's houses all the time. I got my mom's house raided. I got 2 of my apartments raided. I got
Yeah,
another house raided. And they never found like actual shit to make it a thing. And I said, if I get raided one more time within this city, I'm going to actually like bring up a case because this shit is like getting ridiculous. And what's fucked up about this, not even a year ago, my boy that has not fucked with any drugs, hasn't done anything, has been just chilling. A couple years back, he got caught on some drug case. They re-raided his condo that he actually owns. You know, full paid for ass condo, not renting it. They raided it, didn't find anything. Broke through his door, the battering thing that they used to fucking smash his door. When they were interviewing him in the house, like asking him questions in the back room, apparently he heard like a big ass dong, and he was like, okay, whatever. Comes out, and there's a pair of shoes, his girl's pair of shoes, just in the middle of the room, just sitting on the floor, right? And he's like, those weren't there before. And the cop kind of like giggles, and then he like kicks the shoes aside, and there's a big ass hole in his floor that just fully redone, like nice ass wood floors. Yeah, they dropped the fucking battering ram on his wood floors, and now he's trying to like get the money back for them fucking up his property because they raided him on a false fucking claim. And now he went through the video footage and they faked the funk with the dog and all this shit. So my boy might end up with a large sum of money. Yeah, it's not looking so bad.
Good for your boy.
Yeah, drug task force out here.
All right.
Kind of
On that
up.
note, I gotta kick rocks. I'll holler at y'all later.
Shit.
I gotta go untie this boat and get to the docks.
I fuck with you. I'll
later, fellas.
You, man. Yep.
All right.
You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later. I'll be listening, but I gotta hit that boat later.
All right, brother. Good night. Be safe.
Yeah. So I worry about that shit still till this day now. Like, can my repercussions like come back from me fucking around back then? Come back to haunt me for no reason up here? Could. Yeah. Shit's weird to think about. Very, very strange. But yeah, since I moved up here, I haven't had any interactions with the police. They seem pretty cool. They bump rap music out their cars and shit and drive around with their windows down. I mean, I'm not too concerned.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even joking. I just heard a cop drive by like the other day when it was actually nice out, like 32 degrees, bumping some fucking Chief Keef and shit. Like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah, they definitely ain't doing that over here, but yeah. No, they I mean, I don't know. I haven't had any issues, man. Like I said, when I would get stopped, they run my name, obviously. Yeah. They come in a little hot, but I mean, other than that, it's usually always chill with them. But I'm not doing anything anymore, so it doesn't, I don't even trip on it.
Just smoking your weed, chilling, bro.
Exactly, man. And I don't
going to work.
I don't even really drink, man. Like every once in a great while, I might have a beer or something, but that's about it. So I'm not worried about it, man.
Yeah,
I would never drive drunk. So
yeah, me neither. Once I'm at the crib, I'm at the crib. Like, I'm not going nowhere. I just I'll be smoking my weed and just chilling, hit my wax pen and shit, hanging out, just enjoying my life, I guess, for the most part. Been playing them games lately. How's that been going for you? I haven't been seeing you on the game, Fatty.
Oh, I play in the morning before work all the time. I wake up early and play. Sometimes Leslie gets up with me and plays. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, y'all got to figure out how to stream that shit together.
Yeah, we will. What's up, Forging? What are you doing, dude?
Sleeping. Yeah, he's sleeping. God, I don't like this view. It makes me look long.
What the fuck happened to Forging? Forging.
No, hey, much love, Dusty.
I just texted you, Forging. If you can hear this, he might have stepped away.
Fucking texting. No, you're good, bro.
Or he might have had a Wi-Fi issue. I don't know. We'll hold it down.
We'll see. We'll hold him down the fort. But
he's still up here. I mean, he's still up here, but I don't know. Sometimes he does have Wi-Fi issues. So,
what you got going on for tomorrow?
I don't know, bro. I'm probably just gonna chill, man. I might go do a little bit of fishing tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I got Saturdays and Sundays off, so I might actually go do a little fishing tomorrow. I might actually get up early and go before the sun comes up and go do a little do a little fishing tomorrow morning, man. To be honest with you.
Don't you have that spot that you always go to? You say it's not far off from your house.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. Man. I'm probably gonna do some fresh water, some brackish like water, fishing.
Got you.
Yeah, man. I got this one spot I go to. I'm not gonna say exactly where right now, but yeah, I got this one spot I go to. It's real nice. So.
Yeah, see, fuck. I wish I lived in a state that I could just say I'm gonna go fishing, but all my lakes right now look like fucking parking lots. So
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, that sucks, bro. Like literally, bro. Like I can get on my beach cruiser, and if I wanted to, and just ride my bike, like fucking, not even a mile up, bro, and I'd be at a nice body of water to fish at.
Oh, I got a great body of water to fish at. It's just frozen as fuck, and
Oh
you know,
yeah.
it's just I ain't trying to be
It's
out
got
there
to
like
thaw
that.
out first. Yeah.
But summer up here, man, summer in Minnesota is actually
Where the
fucking.
hell is forging, dude?
Oh,
Here, hold on. I'm gonna call him real quick. Hang on. Let me make sure
hey,
he's all right.
he's all right. So, hey, summer in Minnesota though is actually nice. I ain't gonna lie. And oh, here we go. He's calling his ass.
What the fuck?
He gone, bro. It's okay. We'll just hold down. We'll hold down the foraging show for now. We got this.
7 0
Yep. Dup. Stop. Okay.
I got it. Calm down. Fucking, where's he at, man?
Nah, fuck it. But yeah, no, up here is beautiful during the summer. It's like humid like Florida though, which kind of fucking sucks ass. Like, I don't know how y'all deal with like the inner like Florida life. Fuck. Like if I wasn't by a beach and like fuck, dude, Florida is just rough for me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on being here forever. That's for sure. I mean, I like Florida, but I'm probably gonna end up going to. I don't know. I'm thinking Alabama. I'm either thinking Alabama, Georgia, maybe. It depends on where though in Georgia. But
I've been in Minneapolis, Minnesota once, and I mean once. Yeah, exactly. Don't stay in Minneapolis. You got to go somewhere else in Minnesota.
yeah, but I mean, or if I had the option, I would go to Wisconsin too, man.
Wisconsin's actually fucking dope. Like,
oh, you see my hat, bro. I mean, I'm a fucking
Yeah.
Packer fan, so I mean,
so where did I go last time I was in Wisconsin? That was actually fucking sick. Hayward. I went to Hayward, Wisconsin, and it was fucking dope as fuck. Like chill ass fucking Airbnb on a lake in the middle of fucking nowhere. Shit was so sick. Like big ass wood log cabin. Bro. Like you can't fuck with that type of like ain't no one around. I didn't see anyone else for an entire like 4 days. Didn't see a soul. Like oh, this shit was great. See, that's the shit I try to fuck with is just get away.
absolutely. Yeah, man. There's gonna come a time, man, where I'm gonna start going on a kayak, bro. Watch and find a little because there's little islands out here where you can literally
Oh,
just go
yeah.
kayak to, bro, and you can. I mean, you got to be careful because there could be a wild boar on there or something. You never know, bro.
Oh,
But I mean, you got to be ready. But I mean, but you can camp out there, bro. Like set up a fucking fire, hook your tent up, or do a lean-to, whatever you want to do, bro. I mean, as far as shelter goes, but and just fish, bro, and then whatever you catch, cook that shit up, bro. Like hook it up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, man. I'm working on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back to Hawaii. Not this year, probably next year. Do some fishing, chill, hang out for a month with my pops. Just because I don't get to see him very often, so I got to go out back home and do all that. Yeah, fuck. Right now, bro, I'm just working, trying to get my money up. I see, obviously, you're doing the same shit. And it's not anything different. I just work. I just feel like,
Absolutely, bro.
my work is consuming my life right now, and I need to kind of maybe back it out a little bit, and kind of do what I like doing. Like, I'm stable enough to just chill for a while, and I think, I don't know, maybe I should take a couple weeks off work and get my shit straight.
Hey, talk to the chat for a minute, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I got you. Forging, yeah, you're yelling for him. No, I think his internet just cut out, y'all. It's all good. He'll be back. We aren't gonna die yet. Kentucky is nice. Where, like, what part of Kentucky? I know Kentucky is actually nice. My friend Jordan used to live down there before he passed away, and he said it was great. He actually liked living in Kentucky. He was, I think he was in prison in Kentucky, to be honest with you, or Idaho, maybe Kentucky or Idaho, somewhere. I don't know. And then he got released, and then ended up moving to Kentucky on a farm, and met like his girlfriend and shit, and they moved and lived somewhere else in Kentucky. I forget where it was, but they fucking loved it out there. I text Forging too. No, Forging will be okay. He didn't die. He's probably getting food from his refrigerator, or he's sleeping. One of the two.
He may just be real tired, bro. I don't know if he just got off a shift or what, bro. Like, I don't know.
What the fuck?
It's all good. Oh, you see, there he is.
Oh, there he is. What the fuck?
What the
See,
fuck just happened? My
everyone
shit
was
just
all
froze
worried.
up like a motherfucker.
Okay, well,
We're like, what the fuck happened?
new phone. Who
Oh, my
this?
shit just froze up. It was weird.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes. And now we go live to this.
All right.
But yeah, shit. I don't know. I've been staying out of the YouTube dramas in the world. I'm staying off the internets as far as I know.
That's the only way to stay out of it these days.
Yeah. I got a bunch of new metal to weld into my Acura, which I'm gonna have to go work on eventually here
to
one
get
of
rid of all
these
that body
nights.
rot.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna basically move my channel towards rebuilding that car and just playing games and staying out of everyone else's shit, I guess.
Start putting out progress vids on that.
Yeah, it's not my lane to be in on the YouTube drama streets, I guess, or even shit like that.
Man, unfortunately, it seems like just with so many people, even if they stay out of it, just tends to find them. It's like small group of the world that just wants to watch it burn.
Yeah, I got attacked last night, like for no reason. But
on a panel or what?
Yeah, on C-File shit.
Oh, that's fucking lame.
No,
why the fuck are they in C-File shit, dude? That's
like, come on, man. Like the people that really just don't care about your shit.
Like, this guy has the coolest attitude in the world, and he's always happy and nice to his friends. Let's get him.
But it was funny as hell. They're like ripping on C-Files, calling him gay and like all this shit. And then like,
oh, God.
They're like ripping on me, calling me Eminem, Pete Davis wannabe.
Bro, there's got to be somebody that, I mean.
And I just laugh because it made me laugh because it's just like,
Just
come
fucking
on,
dumb.
man. Like, you got to do better than that.
That's gonna be somebody that knows him. No, I don't think a perfect stranger. would do
No,
that
it
shit.
has to be like, and same with the Eminem comment and Pete Davis like shit. Like that's just weird.
I'm a nice person, but torture exists for a reason.
I don't know.
I'm
But my comeback was pretty good. It was just kind of funny. Like, so you compare me to the richest white rapper there is on the planet, and then Meet Davidson. Yeah, Meet Davidson. Yeah. And the guy that's got a humongous cock. Like, come on.
What?
At least try harder. Like,
What the fuck? Hey, look, everybody's Third Leg McGee. Haha, what a loser.
I'm dead, bro.
Shit.
Oh shit.
It just made me laugh. Like, come on, man.
You're like, I'm trying to be miserable over here. Me.
You should at least make fun of me better.
Waka waka. What do you want me to say? I mean, what's your best form of birth control? Your face. There, is that better?
Boston Nick
what
in
up,
the
Nick?
house.
What's up, Boston? Oh man.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Nick about some shit too. That it's just funny to me. People take shit way too seriously, and they need to just chill the fuck out because life is short, and this internet usage is a small portion of our life.
Facts.
And
It's a double-edged sword, man. Because for real, people take the shit that shouldn't be taken seriously, and people take the shit that they really should be monitoring on themselves, and they're just fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, Nick, nothing's wrong, bro. I just I gotta just holler at you maybe off to the side at some point. I just someone's just trying to add some fuckery to some weird shit, so I just want to give you a heads up on it.
Oh, imagine that.
No.
Nobody
Really?
does that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. Was it somebody that has been doing this in the past and now they popped up again?
Oh, no. It's just someone that's actually like good shit that just let me know, like, hey, people are just weird. You might want to just holler at dude real quick and just.
I mean, fuck yeah.
And I was like, already done did that. Weird. We good. And then all of a sudden it's just more fuckery. Yeah, we'll talk.
Gotcha. Man. Well, I think I might call it here in a second. My screen's doing something weird and like tripping out on me.
Oh, you good, bro. You call it whenever.
But hey, I want to thank both of you very much for coming up. I appreciate it. And thank you, Irish. Thank you, everybody who came up. And thank you so much, everybody in the chat. I know I don't come on here a lot. It's been busy as hell and for one reason or another. But thank you so much for showing up, popping in, and participating in chat and everything. I really appreciate it.
Oh, bro.
Got anything you want to say before we're out?
I hope everyone has a fucking fantastic night. Yeah, if I don't see y'all or talk to y'all, it's not that I'm being weird. It's just staying the fuck off the weird shit. So how do you get a hold of me? Are you in Fetty's Discord? I'm guessing you are, Nick. I'm guessing you are.
Well, hey, Shade, it was good talking again. Been a while since we talked.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I'll be around. I appreciate coming up here.
Welcome night.
Shit.
Fetty?
Boys.
Yep. Good night.
Hell yeah. Be easy,
I hope
fellas.
you guys have a good one. I appreciate you all Forging having me up.
Yep.
Very
thank you for coming up, dude. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for giving your 2 cents on what I was talking about, because it's a really serious thing, and I knew that it would be something you want to touch on too.
Absolutely, bro. Of course, bro. Yeah, it has to be touched on.
Yeah, and I was serious about it earlier too, man. I'm proud of you for today.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. And everything seems to be peaceful. I'm gonna go make some pizza and chill. Much love to everybody in the chat. I hope you all have a good night. Be safe, and definitely stay out the drama.
Yeah,
enough of the drama.
Be easy, my boy. Enjoy that pizza. Go hang out with your girl, bro.
Definitely will do, but I appreciate that. Forging, love you, man. Say love you, brother.
Yeah, Forging, be easy. Everyone in the chat, love y'all. Be safe.
Chat, take care of each other and be safe, because there's some weird shit going on out there in the world. That's the last thing I'm gonna say is we don't know what's gonna the shit that's been going on. There's a little civil unrest. People have been having little protests, gatherings, and stuff. If that shit does happen to pop off, be safe. I don't think it. Whatever happens, keep 2 days of extra food in the house. That's something I always advise to everybody, because if there's ever riots downtown, you don't want to be going to the damn grocery store. And if at the very worst, all you did was go grocery shopping, you're going to eat it anyway. But anyway, thank you very much for showing up, everybody. I might not say it because I feel weird saying it, but your support and giving me the positive feedback that I've gotten about my channel, and whenever I pop up in other people's lives, it really does mean something for me, and I appreciate it very, very much. So thank you, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Be safe. Have a good. And boop.